Hey guys, this is Jeff with the Gamer Dads International, your correspondent here in the United States. I'm going to give you a quick little look at the games that we got here on the Plus in the United States for the month of May. And first up we have Typewriter. Now this is not typewriter, this is Typewriter, R-I-D-E-R. What this is basically a puzzle platformer game with a little bit of a history on where the written language came from, characters and such, where it would come from, such as you see the cave paintings. It gives you a little bit of a history as you go, which is really interesting, but that's not so much the focus of the game. The focus of the game is mostly platforming and puzzle solving, and whenever you collect those little stars, that's where it gives you a little bit of the interesting information about history. And your second game that's been released is Laser Disco Defenders. Both of these games have been released on the Vita. So they're both portable and can be taken with you wherever you want to go if you've got a Vita. This one's one I'll probably spend a little bit more time with. It's more of a twin stick shooter where you use the left stick to guide yourself and the right stick to aim. Then you use the I guess it's the R2 button to shoot your gun. Now what the trick is to this game is anytime you shoot a laser, and it will bounce off of things. It'll destroy some of the barriers and some of the obstacles for you, but it won't go away. It stays in the level and it bounces around and it keeps going until you complete the level or you're dead. The enemies will do the same thing. They shoot you usually with red lasers, as far as I've seen, and theirs do the same thing. Here's a little peek at it to show you what it looks like, and also to give you a little bit of taste of that disco goodness that they put into this crazy game. In the United States, we also got Abzu. Now, you guys in the UK or EU, you got what I believe was Alien Nation. Now, Kanan's going to have to address that for you because I don't have that game. But he might do a quick video to show you what it looks like, because I think that might be an interesting game too. But as you see here, Abzu is a really amazing game. There's a lot more depth to it than you think. No pun intended. Now, this also reminds me a little bit of the game Journey, where you just explore. Yes, you have objectives. Yes, things might be able to hurt you. I haven't found anything quite yet that would hurt me, but you got to explore around. But you can also hold the L2 button and ride some of the animals. Like I just rode these dolphins here. You can make them cruise around any way you want. Make them leap out of the water. Little extras, companions, these little robots that you find here laying around in the corners. Now these little robots, they're neat and they're cute. They follow you around as little companions, but they do have a use. They're not just for show or decoration or to keep you company because, well, you've got plenty of animals. They unlock parts of the maze or map that you couldn't get to beforehand, like this, where it's opening up this tunnel. Now, One other thing about this, I mean, the graphics are stunning. They look amazing. Watch these orcas. And if you take a screenshot at just the right time, this game could provide some amazing backgrounds like this for your PlayStation 4. Any screenshot you take just about is going to be an amazing shot that would look great on a wallpaper. If you're going to be wearing headphones, this has some really relaxing and really nice music. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and cut away for just a second, let you hear something. Finally, our last PlayStation 4 free plus game for the month of May is Tales from the Borderlands. This is another one of those games from Telltale that plays a story and you interact with it, and what happens in the story will depend on the decisions you make. Now, this is a little bit of what it looks like. Luckily, this is the entire season pass, the whole thing. It's not just season 1, this is the full game, which is great. Now, this is something I've also been brought attention to from the guys over at psnation.com, Josh and Glenn. They've got a really good point about these Telltale games, because my little boy, he got that Minecraft story mode. Here's the deal with those. If you buy them on the physical disc, you get a couple of the chapters, but that last chapter is going to be gone in digital only, and they give you a code. What happens if you lose that, or you upgrade your hard drive, or in the future you want to come back and play it again and it's not available in the store? It's not on the disc. What are you going to do? Don't fall for that stuff, okay? That stuff is baloney, and Telltale should never be doing that. They release all of the game on the disc, or don't buy it. Okay, I mentioned that Typewriter and Laserdisc Defender were also released on the Vita, which they're cross-buy. A lot of games are cross-buy. That's great. Guess what? They're still supporting PlayStation 3 games on Plus. They gave us a couple of free games this month. The first one up is Blood Knights. Now, I haven't played this game, but it looks like a three-quarter perspective, almost like Diablo. But the difference is you're playing as vampires. Not just one, but at least two. It looks like you can swap out with them on the fly. The other one is Port Royal 3. Now, hi there, Cooper. The other PlayStation 3 game this month was Port Royal 3. This one looks like it's a time-consuming game. It's more of a trade and bargaining and building kind of a game, but it's set in like the 17th century, and it looks like that you're trying to compete and build yourself a better town, a better life. Looks like it might be good, but I don't know that it would be my type of game. So, as I'm saying, I'm a dad. I've only got so much time. This has been Jeff for Gamer Dads International, or GDI. If you'd like to contact us and let us know what kind of games you want to see us play, contact us at gamerdads01@gmail.com. Be sure to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment below. Let us know what you want. We are not mind readers, so you're going to have to let us know. And if you'd like to play with us, send us a friend request. This is my gamer tag on PlayStation. And Kanan's if you send us a friend request. The only thing we ask and we request of you is to put Gamer Dads or GDI somewhere in the subject. Let us know where you saw us. We'd be happy to join in with you in a game. We've got several games that we can play. We've got Minecraft. We got Eve Valkyrie. We've got the sports bar in VR. Just let us know. Send us a line, and we'll get a time to set up. And until then, and until next time, this is Jeff in the United States for Gamer Dads International saying, happy gaming. Like and subscribe.
Swim, Cooper, swim! Swim, Cooper, swim! Swim, Coopy! Swim, Cooper!
Come here, Bubba.
He looks not impressed.
Poor baby.